Hi, my name is Rhonet Atwiine. I'm a journalist with Solutions Now Africa. Well, my experience with Media Innovators Fellowship was quite so good. I loved each and every session. I loved how we exchanged knowledge with other people. I loved how we connected. I mean, this is East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. People were so welcoming, so willing to share, and willing to, engage in people's stories so that they can advise. I loved the way the trainers were so open and so engaging when it came to each and every sessions that they had to train us in. I really loved each and everything that occurred in the training. Well, what stood out for me throughout the year that we have been together? So one, human-centered design. I loved human-centered design sessions simply because I'm a journalist and I report on solution stories. In most cases, as we are doing journalistic work, what captures our audience is if you put a human figure on the story, because now they can easily relate. They see themselves in that person. They can easily pay attention and easily relate to what you're talking about. So it really stood out for me because even up to now, I'm really, trying to engage the human-centered design, put it in my story ideas. When pitching, when I go to the field, I make sure I have a story character because it really opened up my mind. And from then, even the stories that I produced, they actually change. Then the second one was mobile journalism. Yeah, we are living in a digital world, if I'm to say, where you have to get each and everything right. You don't have to first wait for big cameras, for big tripods, or for big rappels for you to get that story that you really want to get. It was so eye-opening to me because I realized that, wow, actually I can record a story, a full story, using my phone, edit it, publish it, take good photos, with my phone, because with a phone, it's so flexible. You can carry it anywhere. You're not at risk, and people do not fear it just like the way you could pull out a very big camera. So that was so eye-opening to me because in most cases when I go to the field, you find that people fear big cameras. But the moment you tell a source that, this is going to be recorded using my mobile phone, then they are okay with it. So that was so outstanding for me. I loved that session as well. I'm using it, I'm using it in my work, and that is really so nice. Then the third one was fact-checking. As journalists, we really have to give out information that is verified, that is really nice, and we trust, because as journalists, we are a source of the information. So if you give out wrong information, then it means that you as a journalist, you do not first check out what information that you're giving out. I love the way that the trainers say that we should first verify our information before we give out to the audience, because they consume what we actually give them. If you say 6% and you were meant to say 60%, then they will consume the 6% instead of the 60%. That was so nice for me. Even when I'm doing my stories, I make sure that I have the most accurate information before I give out. I make good research about the story so that each and every paragraph or each and every word that is going to make it to the story is very fact-checked so that my audience can consume cute and verified data.